What's going on, YouTube? It's Chilipowder here. Just bringing you a game of team doubles that I played with Saucey. Coincidentally, it was my CSR 30 gameplay. We actually got a pretty cool matchup. We got paired up with Munoz, and 16 from Team Severance. So that was pretty cool. So I'm just gonna bring you a review. I'm just gonna review my gameplay for this game because it was a pretty solid gameplay. So right there, me and Saucey were both looking at the same guy, and we both heard that railgun. Wasn't quite sure where he was at, so I'm just trying to look around, get some eyes, and try to keep Saucey alive because he has a sniper right now. So I get up on arc, get a good view. I see him jump. Munoz thought I backed down there, so he shot Saucey, and so Saucey died. But now we have railgun snipe combo just because I backed down and stayed alive. So it spawned Saucey pretty close, and this guy overextended hardcore. I mean, I guess he had help there, but he should have known not to push when we had railgun snipe. You kind of want to play a little bit more passive. He got a couple kills on us off the start, so I think they felt a little bit more comfortable than what they really were. So I get shots, call out that guy. It should be a pretty easy cleanup, and I'm just going to push right up behind him just to ensure that we get the kill. He called out behind the little tree there, so I nade it. He called out ring 3. I know that he saw me, so I knew he was going to drop on me. Some ugly BR shots, but I called it out for Saucey. That's a nice spot since he was on P2 where I told him to be. And then he called that out, and I was able to clean him up off the body. So now I know sniper's there, so I want to push over there. So call out purple bridge. Saucey's going to push up, clean that up. I'm not going to worry about it because I knew that guy was one shot. So I'm not going to bother reloading, just going to run straight towards Saucey. We're just going to give the handoff with the sniper there. So my thoughts with Saucey right now, we just tell each other, let's back up and let's get this railgun. So we get some good nades, see that we nick. That guy chokes. Saucey gets back smacked, I believe. So now I'm just going to hide. I'm waiting for Saucey to push. So Saucey gets some shots. Gets his attention. I'm going to come up and clean him up. And I saw that guy, so I decided to get a couple shots on him. And his partner really chokes here. He could have saved him and potentially, like, forced a double. But, you know. So Saucey gets the easy cleanup. So we know they're going to spawn beach, P1, or blue. I see a guy on arc, and I try to get that lucky railgun. It wasn't happening. So I look at Saucey right there. Make sure he's not pushing out too much. If he was, I would have stepped up and forced them to put some shots on me to avert their attention, but he didn't. And so now we're pushing simultaneously, so I'm going to get their attention. I'm going to call out push. And we get the easy double there. Now I'm going to push up P2. Normally I wouldn't do this until Saucey was up with me, but I saw out of the corner of my eye them pushing on blue, so I just back up on purple cliff or P1 until I get that one shot. I get the one shot and I start looking for the other one instantly. DMRs. Anyways, so I jump up on arc to get a view, put some shots on that guy, make him back down. Nade ring 3. Make sure the guy from blue doesn't push. Alright, right here, guys, this is the perfect distraction. I have Saucey on P1, and later he'll push P2 after we secure that that we have numbers. So I'm just going to run around, be a huge distraction so they can't really get shots on Saucey. Whatever guy's looking at Saucey, I'm going to go up and try to get shots on him while the other guy's looking for me. See, that guy was nading me right there. So this guy's looking at me, I'm just going to back down. The other guy I assumed was on blue, so I'm going to wait a second. Alright, so now I'm just scanning everything. Saucey said blue was clear. I told him to push up a little bit, and now I try to back smack sometimes. It's actually a really bad habit. I was telling Saucey after the game, afterwards, if we had just used the fundamental rule of you have the lead, now just sit in one spot, you're fine, you know, sitting your power weapon. We probably could have cut them down to about 10 kills because we get caught off in 1v1 situations a lot of the time. But, you know, so Saucey told me that guy was rushing sniper. I clean him up pretty easy, and I don't push sniper right away because I want to stay near cover. And I was just making sure Saucey spawned and had a view on him. He called out one shot, and this was my first mistake, I think, of the game. I really should have just kept pushing with the BR because I had Saucey on the flank. And Saucey clutches it out right there. He was actually a one shot, but he does end up... Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, I thought... Okay, never mind. So he spawns there, and I should have just right here, instead of running around left to purple cave, I should have started pushing. But it's okay. Not much I could have done for Saucey there. So I see them. I'm just trying to be real sneaky, not trying to move too much. And they hear me. Astros guys, get them. They help. So I'm just trying to stay alive, and I get melted here. I should have known that he was going to push ring 2 on me. I didn't think he was going to push, because if he didn't know, you know. So me and Saucey decided to slow it down. So I'm going to jump up main tree. It's a nice vantage point. So just try to get some nades on this sniper. I nicked him right there, so I'm going to try to see if I can push. I told Saucey, watch blue drop, blue drop. So now I'm not going to be overzealous about this push, but we are going to grab a little bit of room. So now I'm just going to get some shots, try to get them to back down just a little bit, give us some room. Playing real passive, guys, real passive. Alright, Saucey called shots on top, and I told him I had full health, so I'm going to go ahead and flank around, cut off his backside. Saucey's going to continue putting shots. We both agreed on the push, and easy kill. 2-on-1 situation, guys. You always want to push that way, cut off spawns, you know.
5 minutes remaining.
So now I tell him I'm weak. So I was hoping that guy would look at me there, and I just doubled back. And now I saw Saucey by himself, so I'm making sure it's safe for me to just book it over there. And Saucey gets a kill. He told me that they were both on him, which was a smart play on their part. So I ate 2 shots right there. I put a shot on him just to keep him weak because Saucey said he had a shot on him. And now Saucey put another 2 shots. And easy cleanup, guys. So 2-on-1 situation again on arc. So I'm just going to flank again, cut off his thing. He was already weak, so Saucey should have been able to clean him up. And I gave Munoz the dirty 5 right there. We assumed purple spawn still, but I jump up checking blue. He gets a solid nade there. That's why I always back down right there. And Saucey he was trying to do a nice switch right there just to see if they were going to push. So I'm just checking Saucey's back. He said top mid. So collective push. I just had to catch up. We have ring 3 control, top mid control, 2-on-1 situation. Now I see both of them, so I'm just gonna run, guys. Escape route for the win. He's putting shots. This is my second mistake. Should have been really passive. I got excited. I was like, oh, maybe I can get a back smack, but they definitely heard me. And then my awareness level was like 0 right there. So Saucey needs to stay alive, but he can't because it's a 2-on-1. I do get the cleanup on the 1 shot that he called out. So I did that right. Try to get some good nades. Looking for the drop. He didn't drop. Saucey pushes because he has full health. Now I push up with him. Being real passive. Nothing too serious. I got railgun in a 2-on-1 situation, so I backed down. This guy, he caught me on my bad habit. He saw that I sat there before looking for the back smack, so he knew just to look there. So that was a bad call, bad play on my part. So I'm pushing up just to get some room. Just going to be the distraction again, the eyes and ears. Saucey's looking around blue and purple. So he called out blue, so I'm just sitting blue side, and he's going to push up. So I'm going to just get top mid, because we think that's the railgun guy, so we're just going to try to rotate around him. And then he nicks my toe. questionable call on 343's part, but okay. So I'm just going to nade ring 3 and clean up the one shot. Alright guys, that's my game. Made a few mistakes. We came out with the win. I'm Chile Powder, guys. Like, subscribe. I'm out.